Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, you guys can see my bot is up here in build mode at the moment, and I have made some changes to the bottom of it right here. As you can see, I have removed a few layers of some of the geocore blocks and made it go up a little bit, made it recede so that these wheels can fit in here. Now, they don't fit in there just perfect because they do want at least one space in between most of them, and these up here just are shy. So the only way to really fix that would be to remove some of these blocks right here. I'm not really willing to do that at the moment because that's the only thing stopping the stuff from going straight into here. So yeah, we want to undo that so those weapons get put back on there. And all of our receivers and solar reactors are out right now. They were charging up my bot, and they did it fairly quickly this time, although they didn't get to finish because it did become nighttime. And I wanted to do a nighttime episode. I know a lot of people, when I watch online, they kind of avoid the night for the main reason is, one, you can't recharge during the nighttime. Unless you use some of those other functions, such as the what do they call that? Thermal generator one that's supposed to be working now, and a few of the other ones out there that you could use for that purpose. But yeah, it's a lot easier just to use the solar reactor, solar generators. I don't know why I keep calling them solar reactors, but yeah, solar generators, because they are just plant and go. You know, you just put them down, wireless receiver, and you are ready to charge up. The other ones, you need fuel. You need to have your base set up on your bot just right so that you can pick up trees and fuel resources of that kind and bring it onto your base and onto your bot and charge up through those methods. But, you know, again, we don't really have those pieces just yet, so we haven't really been able to take advantage of it. That looks like an AI module, so we're going to take that, put it over there with the other ones for now. I will be making extra AI modules, but, and maybe a little spoiler alert, my idea to do that was to do it with the Hawkeye. So I was going to create Hawkeyes and either have this guy follow them around or have them follow with the Hawkeye around. So, you know, having a plane flying behind me to keep up with this guy just sounds like a really cool idea. So that's something I really want to try out. Let's see if we can kill this little dude off first. There we go. He should die here in just a couple of seconds. And then this guy, Montreal. Okay, so we're gonna... Where is your cab? Where is you? I don't know where you are, guy. You're right there on the front? Where's the rest of you? We're gonna take these wheels, though, because we're down to no more left. Where are you at? Are you hiding behind a wheel? Oh, yeah, you're right there in the little tiny back crevice of your bot, which means, again, most of the stuff will get destroyed. Oh, we did get a... We did get a foil here. What is this called? The aerofoil. We'll definitely take those. The reason I like that is that gives us one step closer to the flying ability that we've been looking for. Now, some of you have said with the Hawkeye, you don't get any type of propulsion, anything to push you forward. So you still have to use the same old like propellers that you had before. And I think the reason behind that is they didn't want to create, you know, a class that would erase or bypass all the other ones blocks the meanings of what I'm talking about here that they had created in the past. You know, like if you created a new class of corporation that was dedicated to flying, that's fantastic. That's really, really cool. But you still want all the other ones that you've created for the GSO and for the Venture to be used, because you put a lot of love, you put a lot of effort, you put a lot of time into making those what they are, and then just to bypass them because you create something better or something different. And I think that's the key. It's not really better. Like, nothing in this game you can say, oh, this block is better than that block. It never really comes down to that. What it comes down to is just, what do I want to build with it? You know, do I want to build a giant bot? Well, then that block is better for that reason, for that very specific little design that you're going with, but not better in the you know, kind of sense of you just don't ever want to use the other ones. Come on, we're going to build mode. We'll put boosters on. Nope, that didn't work. Go into build mode again. Boosters. Still won't be able to go past that little hump. My lovely lady hump. See if we can get in there, guys. We definitely want to kill this guy before he traps us. There we go. Just that little tiny bit. Oh my god, look at that. He's using those plasma cutters. That's what that is. Pincushion. How about Pincushion? Spin me around. See what? No, that's a really, really old show that most of you watching probably will not get the reference to. But if you do, definitely go watch. I can't remember what the name of it was. Was it Pinwheel? I think it might have been. Oh, and you know what I see? I see something delicious in there. This right here is a GeoCore remote charger. It does charge more energy per boost than the other ones. It doesn't charge faster. The other ones seem to shoot off their jets, you know, I think maybe 1 to 1.5 times, or 1.5 times to maybe 2.5 times faster than this one does. But this one creates so much more energy from each one of those thrusts, each one of those little charges, that is definitely worth it. And it's something new. It's something cool we haven't really seen before. So that's definitely one of the reasons I want to get it. I don't think we need that type of ore, right? I mean, just down trees, luxite, olite jelly. Yeah, we don't need that type right there. So we'll leave that one alone. We are slowly getting the trees, though. That's going to be very, very slow because I can't find the green biome. I figured, you know, we could rush into there now that we have these cutters on the front, give it a little nice little cut through, and, you know, be done with that quest and maybe even get a few more of the other resources we're looking for. But no, that has not been a thing yet. Let's give it a second. Let's see if it can pick everything up. I think it can. Yeah, it's going to be able to snag everything. Let me drag that out from underneath my bot so it doesn't get stuck, though, just in case. All right, we got another enemy close by. Yeah, just right around the bend there. Come on, snag it. Ooh, yes. Yeah, that was kind of holding me up right there. What do we got over there? Is that a base or a bot? I think it's a bot. And we got some more of the green shards here. We do need those. Look how small that little dude is. And remember when we first started, that little dude, that was like the first guy we ever fought. And he did give us a little bit of trouble. It took us a little while to destroy him. So, actually, no, he is a venture cap. So he's a little tougher than the first guy we ever went against. Or maybe a little weaker, depending on how you want to look at that. There we go. Get some of these resources. We're going to have to drag and drop these on ourselves. So let's do just that. We don't need too many of them. I kind of hate that I have to drag and drop them on there. Now, if you are doing nothing but refining, if you go into the green grassland, you're like, I'm not going to fight any bots. There's very few bots in there, and I'm not going to be concentrating on that. I am just going to be selling my resources. You can put on the big receivers. The big receivers will pick up resources. They also pick up blocks, but if you're not going to be killing anything for a while anyways, you don't have to worry about them getting bogged down by that. And so you want that extra sucking power because they can pull from so far away that it's just going to be worth it for you to have that. Let's actually aim for some trees if we can, guys. And we're going to make a right here in a second and aim over for that other question mark in that area over there. Again, I think that was the one we tried going for last time, and we just couldn't quite make it up that hill. I don't know if we can do it this time. We do have more wheels down on the bottom, which should give us a little bit more grip. We don't have any wheels in the back, and that's one of the things that's kind of concerning me is if you don't have wheels back here, it doesn't bode well for it because you need that thrust in the back of your bot to get you up those really, really steep inclines. Or at least it helps. I mean, I guess you could do it with thrusters alone or with a really well-designed bot that wasn't bogged down too much. But since I have so much weight in the front, I decided to put most of my wheels up there for now to kind of compensate for that because they were getting close to being overloaded. You can see the front two wheels almost always are sparking, and that's because they're taking the brunt of all of the weight of the blocks. Venture landing gear, huh? Well, I guess we don't have that one yet. It usually doesn't pop up with a little notification if we've never seen that item, or if we have that item, I should say. If we've never seen it, that's when it does. So let's go ahead and snag that. These are rather cool if you're building an airplane. You can put them smack dab underneath. They even look like airplane wheels. They have that double wheel kind of incline on there, and they do that just in case one of them pops. The last thing you'd want is an airplane with only one wheel in the front. It pops or goes flat, and then the airplane just takes a nosedive. It's safety, you know, double up on everything you possibly can, and that's why they look that way. Especially since if anybody who's ever worked at an airline or been on a track like that runway, you'll know that the ground that they put down there is purposely created to withstand ice and just a punishment. and they don't want things slipping around, so they're very gritty. They're cut lines, and it's very hard on rubber and tires. It tears them up like nobody's business, guys. It annihilates rubber. And yeah, you know you're gonna get flats. It's gonna happen, and you check it as much as possible. But you know, accidents happen, and yeah, it's just you don't want the accident to happen on your watch, because then you're going to the unemployment line, and people are hurt, and yeah, just a bad thing all around. I'm stuck, aren't I? I'm totally stuck. There we go. We're backing it up. You know, I guess overall, those things aren't too bad. They do get in the way sometimes, but it's very rare. There we go. Boosters to the rescue. It's very rare, so I think I can live with it. I think that is going to be the way we leave that for now, especially if we can get in a green biome, man. That's what I want right now. I want a green biome. Ooh, this is like a dump truck, little dude. He has little lights on there and everything. Come on. Aim one shot right there for you, my friend. That is right. Oh, you're still alive? How are you still alive after that? You know what it could be is the big guns. They have that splash damage to the extent, I think what it does is it actually pushes them out of the way with the first shot. And then all the other remaining shots go to where he's supposed to be and is no longer there anymore. So that might be why when I put the big guns on, they seem like the cabs are surviving longer, when they're really not. They're just being kicked around almost. And man, that would kind of aggravate me if I was in the cab, just being like knocked all over the place and surviving, and just be like, oh, come on, you destroyed my bot already. Like, I've been detached from my bot, but you just won't kill me. You're just playing with me like that. It's kind of rude of you, right? Like, you know you're gonna destroy him, but you're gonna play with him a little bit before you do. Oh, there goes all those fuel tanks. Well, that kind of sucks. We will pick up these fans. Oh, and there's one more fuel tank left on there, so we'll grab that as well. I wanted to do the fans because I think those turbines, I should say, are going to help us when we finally do decide to build an airplane. We can use those to kind of augment the weight and maybe even help with the propulsion, because that's one thing, like I said, you guys said that not really in the game yet. You got to use a different type. And I did put a few extra cabs on here, mainly because I was moving the cab that I have down on the bottom around to a different spot. And since I was doing that, I didn't want the whole bot to go poof because I moved one thing around. Oh, we got a weapon back here. Let's put it over here in the back, and we'll keep on moving. No, we'll move that down right there. Let's drag that here. Am I firing at him? Yeah, I am, but I'm not hitting him. Ooh, what does he have on him? Wait. Is that a base? It's a base, guys, so I'm not going to attack that. Or at least not on purpose. We're going to see if we can get by it without going for it. We want to take this guy on, the awesome bot. Oh, no. No! Oh, you suck. I hate you, bot. Why did you attack that? I wanted all those pieces. I know I was close to it, but so was the other guy was right on top of me. That's the one you should have been aiming at. I guess they aimed at both, to be honest, but I have nobody to blame but myself on that one. I wanted those pieces. I took a risk hoping that he wouldn't aim at it, and what I should have done is circled around and made sure the other bot was the one that was going to get my attention. Then I could have come over there and picked up all those things, you know, at my leisure, and made sure that I got what I wanted out of that. Can't believe we lost all those. I'm sure there was a few pieces on there we didn't have, and at the very least there was a few pieces I wanted doubles of, and now we're gonna have to settle with just these two things. This thing right here sucks. I don't ever use that. It's absolutely worthless in my opinion. If you guys know of a reason to use this, let me know, other than the fact that you get it earlier on than you get any of the other stuff. But I'm not sold on it, because you know, we get these other ones, these delivery cannons. They do the exact same thing as this thing right here on the ground, except this thing has to be connected to the ground, and it doesn't allow you to connect conveyors to it to the extent that I would want it to be. And yeah, just a whole bunch of little tiny things that stop it from being as great as it possibly can. And again, I think it's probably just the fact that you get it earlier and you have to wait to get the other ones, that it's in the game, just kind of as a little tease to say, okay, this is what you have to deal with until you find better. And they do that on a lot of pieces. A lot of blocks are kind of that way. You know, you get the batteries before you get the wireless chargers, you get the solar panels, they give you energy. Actually, those are some of the best ones in the game, to be honest, as far as energy creations go. I guess the other ones could be considered better because they go on your bot and they create energy on the go, but they do require more than the sun. And now that I'm thinking about it, something they don't have in the game is a solar panel. I would not mind using a piece like the armor that takes up a slot and stops you from being able to put a weapon there or any other items on top of it if it created energy on the go, even if it was a small amount of energy, even if it was so small you needed like 5 or 10 of them to create the amount of power you get out of one, solar panel. I think with the right build and the right makeup, you could do it to an extent that where you could actually create enough power to keep yourself going for a little while. Let's see, we got another guy right there. Not for long, we don't. Woo, that guy is dead. There we go. Come on, blow up, blow up. Nice. Okay, so there's still some stuff intact here, and we're slowly getting our experience. Not the experience I was hoping for. We're only at 10,000 on the GSO, and we need to kind of concentrate a little bit more on those missions. Let's see, do we have any? We got hostiles. We got hostiles. Let's see if we can go after this one. That one's over in the other direction. What about this one? And that one's way over there. We're gonna keep going off in the same direction. Oh yeah, look at all those resources over there. We're gonna see if we can snag some of that and finish off those resource quests that we already have. Come on, pick all this stuff up, Cletus. You can do it. Almost. We haven't named our bot yet, either way. By the way, guys. So if you have a good name for this behemoth here, if you want to give him a cool little trade. Trade sign or whatever you want to call it, call sign. There you go. If you want to give them a cool call sign, let me know, and we will, of course, save the design and then give them that little name. And eventually, I will upload all of these to Twitch so that you guys out there who want to try it out can definitely download these and give them a shot on your game. Not that I'm saying these are anything fantastic, but if you want to, play around with something you've been watching, which I always find kind of cool. If I watch another YouTuber and then he uploads it, I can get in there and I can try out his design and see for myself if it really is as bad or as great as they make it out to be. I think you'll find out. And you may even, come in here and try out the design and be like, you can fix it fairly easy by just putting this one block right here in this one little spot. Or you can make it so much worse if you do this or that, So I think you guys could come up with some pretty cool stuff. And if you come up with a really cool design you guys want me to check out, let me know. I'll go check out your Twitter. I'll download that little, little design there and give it a shot. Now, I have done that before with Tam's little Y-Wing. And I did that in the R&D. I tested out his design, and man, it was pretty freaking cool. I got to say, it's amazing to see what you guys can come up with, given enough time and enough effort. That thing flew really, really well, and then it looked cool, So yeah, somebody spent a decent amount of time sitting there making sure, and I know exactly who it was. It was Tam that did it, but I'm just saying that the fact that you can download even complete strangers and see what they've done, and you have invaders from other people that you don't even know invading your map if you're connected to Twitter on this game. So you can have all sorts of crazy and wacky designs. I think I need to get a little closer to this one if I can. We got it right there on the edge, but it's still not quite good enough. Let me back it up a little bit. There we go. Oh, come on, get it in there. You want to. Oh, it's not going to do it, is it? Jeez, come on. You can do it. I got faith in you. You just don't want to get in there. Just a little bit too high because of the way the hill's set up. Oh, no, don't, don't do that. All right, let's pick these things up manually because I think I'm going to have to fire my weapons and then nothing is going to survive once that happens. And I need these things, right? Because these are the, yeah, we need those. So let's put these on there. If we can't, we got a little bit of lag there for a second. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot him. Not quite what we were expecting. One more shot, if we can get it in there. One more. As the big guns are hard to aim. They don't give you any reticle to look at and be like, okay, that's where my shot is going to go. You just have to figure it out. Oh, there's a cab back there. I wonder where that thing came from. Let's go ahead and snag these. We'll put that in there if we can. Nope, it didn't. Doesn't seem to want to pick them up. There we go. Trying to do this the old-fashioned slow way. Come on, you want to. Get in there. What is the other ore? What kind of ore do we have here? Olite jelly. Oh, yeah, we definitely need olite jelly, so we're going to snag that. Can't believe I have to pick every single one of these little tiny things up. This design works when it works, and when it doesn't, it's kind of annoying. There we go. We got 2 more resources here on the right-hand side. If we can get a nice shot in there. Nope, a little bit too far. Ah, there we go, and nothing left. That was a big mistake, but we got guys out here. We got guys out here to destroy, so let's give it a shot. I think we got plenty of energy. No, we don't. We don't have plenty of energy. Our shields are going to fail at any minute, so let's see. Any, mini, miny, mo, which one's going to do it? I'm guessing it's going to be that guy in the distance over to the left that is probably going to be surviving long enough for our shields not to be on anymore. One more shot. You are gone, my friend. Megaclaw. Megaclaw likes to blow up next to me. He just wants a little bit of company is all, guys. He just wants a friend. Wow, that drops it really, really high up in the air when you have a bot like this. Come on. Are you hitting me? I don't think he's hitting me. I think he's stuck. Let's put this right here and pick all those pieces up. Make some money on that. I need those big wheels anyways. And then we'll kill Flipstick over here. Actually, we can shoot him right now. Oh, not quite. One more shot. Oh, man, he's just right beyond our range. We got to back it up a little bit. A little bit more. Ah, there we go. He's at least dead. Not have to worry too much about him. And then this guy over here, packed to the gills with those drills. And those are the drills I was talking about earlier that we can use to put them at an angle so they hit those resources a little bit more. And we might actually have to do that because we're still having a fair bit of difficulty getting it to land and getting it to destroy the stuff where we want it to. We actually did have a battery on that guy. Oh, there's another battery right there. So let's go ahead and drop that down. Ooh, yes, a couple, what, 2, 3 batteries that I see. I don't see any other ones. 1, 2, yeah, that's it. Just 3 batteries, but I can't complain about that. 3 batteries is a lot of power. Let's actually drag some of this stuff over here while we're waiting for it anyways. Put it over here so it can get picked up. Now, if you've ever killed a bot big enough, and it does take a giant-sized bot to do this, but if you ever killed a bot big enough that there's so much stuff on the ground, this thing actually gets clogged, just remember that it picks an item that it decides, I don't know how, I think it's just at random, what it wants to pick up first. And if the item it decides that it wants to pick up is far away from it, then it has to get through all the other stuff. But it also picks up everything else in between that item and the other one, clogging the passageway, the route that it's taking, because it has to get that first item in before any of the other ones can come in the order, if you can kind of understand what I'm saying, which is basically all the other items are getting there first. They're the first in line, but it doesn't let them in because it hasn't gotten the one that it's supposed to. And in that situation, what you can do is you can pick it up and put it back down, or you can just move it off to the side. You may have to move it 2 or 3 times. I think I've only ever killed one bot that was that big, that took, that much kind of effort to just loot its corpse with the SC. Oh my god, there is nothing left of that guy. Oh my, that is, I love it. I love it when that happens. I love watching the giant explosions. I wish that happened more often where it was just flying straight up. A lot of the time it's just they fly to the side like that. It's the big guns that do it. I know it is, but it doesn't stop me from enjoying it anymore. Even if I see it 100 times or 1,000 times, I will still always giggle when that happens because, yeah, it's just cool. Let's go ahead and put our boosters on just a little bit. And, the booster that I have back here, you can see it when it goes off. The other ones, they blend in really well for where they're at, and just the color themselves isn't all that vibrant. It's kind of a flame color, not a blue, but a white flame color. Ooh, Venture Mini Drift, Venture Drifter. So we got 2 of them. Venture Front Spoiler. Well, do we have his front spoiler? I don't think we do. So let's go ahead and pick that item up real quick, just so we can say we have it. Now, do I like these little spoilers? Answer is kinda. They're okay, but they do get in the way a lot because they have to sit so low to the ground, and then you end up popping and hitting the ground and damaging them. So they do eat up your energy a little bit more on the Venture ones that I would prefer, and they don't give you all that much in return. I mean, they do kind of they do what they're supposed to, I guess. They are serving a function, but is that function something you have to have? And the answer is probably not. You don't have to have anything in this game, really, but it does work. So I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys decide on that one when you use it, whether you think it is or not. It looks cool, and that alone is enough to use any piece of this game. If it looks cool, go for it, because man, creating bots that are, unique and have a design to them that makes you just kind of smile, because like, I just built a Y-wing, or I just built a Death Star, I just built SpongeBob's house. It doesn't have very many weapons on it. It can't really defend itself very well, but it looks like SpongeBob's house. And yeah, that's a thing. It makes you happy. So you're playing a video game. If you can be happy, you can play a video game. You're doing it right, guys. If you're taking it too seriously and you're just like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Maybe step back from it a minute and remember that you're supposed to be having a good time. And if you can't have a good time playing that game, maybe play a different game, because yeah, you're kind of doing that a little bit wrong, guys. Let's see. Should we go after these guys? We're gonna take a little bit of damage though, because he is shooting us here. One of the first bots to actually do damage to us in a long time. And we're gonna destroy him for it. Yeah, buddy boy. Oh, where are you? You're gonna be the last piece. The very, very last piece. There's nothing left of you. I don't know where your cab was, but I guess we destroyed it. Let's come over here and attack you, my friend. Oh, no. We want the will. We don't really care about any of the other pieces, but we want that will. Come on, get him. No, back it up. We're gonna lose that will, I think. Yep, it's about to pop. But we'll get the other one in the back, and that's gonna be worth it. And then we still have this guy over here, and he still has a couple wills on him. Maybe even some batteries as well, which we can snag and then put down on our bot. Now, in between this episode and the next one, I will be putting down some more of those batteries, probably here in the back where we have the space, getting rid of some of the big squares and putting batteries down in their spots. And then we're going to be going off and seeing if we can get that last little bit of experience for the Geocore, which unfortunately we haven't really gotten too much of on this episode. I thought it would be a lot closer by now than we are, but nope, haven't quite found the right pieces. It's all Geocore right now that we're getting. Geocore and Venture. And I can't really blame them for giving us Venture, because we haven't really seen too much of that. In fact, I was kind of feeling Venture was getting left out. With the new corporation, everybody's kind of going for them. And I guess Venture is the middle child who's not getting as much love anymore. And it's just like, no, the Venture are amazing. I love those guys. I'm not building it on this playthrough. I'm not going through that route. And maybe that's why I'm not seeing it as much, because we're concentrating more on Geocore and GSO, and those are the blocks we have on our bot. And I did notice that in the past. Whatever blocks you tend to have are the blocks you tend to find most of all. So if you want more Venture, go ahead and throw more Venture bots or blocks on your bot, and I think that helps a little bit. Of course, being in the right biome helps out a lot more than that, but we haven't really seen the desert flats or salt flats or anything like that will kind of spawn those more often than not. But guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I do want to thank you all for watching. As always, I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.